For many of us, the COVID-19 pandemic has changed a lot.
For made the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
Borders closed, events cancelled, streets emptied, and lives lost.
A travel ban will be placed on all non-residents, non-Australian citizens coming to Australia, and that will be in place from 9 p.m. tomorrow evening.
But after the chaos of the last 2 years, a light at the end of the tunnel.
The first shipment of Pfizer vaccines arrived in Australia. They have touched down.
However, not everyone is on board with the solution.
It was clear today these people are not just protesting lockdowns and protesting vaccinations. As you can see, they are protesting us, effectively shooting the messenger. They're accusing the media of perpetrating falsehoods.
And as we prepare to return back to normality, it becomes harder to ignore people's differences, especially when it's someone close to you.
Okay. Look at you and your knife stack.
Alright, so you're trying to look at me if you can.
Was it weird if I look into the camera?
Yeah. This is my brother Joel. He's 6 years older than me, and he's my only sibling. Today we're doing something a bit out of the ordinary for us. Talking about our differences.
One of my strongest opinions on it is that we don't really know everything that's in it. And
possibly our biggest difference is that Joel doesn't trust the COVID vaccines. I, on the other hand, do.
And they swear by all of them, but we aren't allowed to be told what's in everything that's in those vaccinations, which is, I'm not an expert on that stuff, so I don't know why, but it also makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable.
I found out about Joel's stance on the COVID vaccines around about the time they became available to our age group. I responded by not talking to my brother for about 2 months.
I don't see how it changes if you are vaccinated or not, really, at the end of the day, when it comes to, if I'm not vaccinated and somebody else is vaccinated, I don't see how I can affect their way of life because of my choice to be vaccinated or not. And when I had that opinion very strongly at the beginning, I didn't want to be vaccinated. And after a while, I felt a little bit forced.
Eventually Joel would receive both doses of the Pfizer vaccine, but not necessarily because he changed his beliefs.
It was hard because of that, because a lot of people that I care about also very believe strongly that it was the right thing to do, which I respected as well, because especially our dad, who gives us good advice all the time, and he was very strong on it. And I just honestly disagreed with him, and it was hard to disagree with him because he's right all the time. You know what I mean? He's always been right. He's never led us down the wrong path. I'll be honest, the thing that got me over the line was our nan. Being unwell, and I care about her a lot, and she was saying to me that in order to be able to visit her and see her before she passes away in the last couple of years or months, whatever it might be, that I'd have to be double vaxxed. And that just pretty much made my decision then and there.
Today was also my first opportunity to tell Joel how his beliefs made me feel. How does it kind of make you feel? When I first kind of heard you a bit like you didn't really want to get it, my first instinct, I thought of you as selfish.
Yeah.
Is that kind of...
Well, there a lot of people did, not just you. I heard a lot of people.
As your brother?
As my brother, it hurt more. It hurt more hearing, and from Dad. Like, even Dad said it to me as well. He said that it's selfish to do that. And I see where you're coming from, and I see where everyone was coming from with selfish, but I just didn't think that anybody at that point was ready. I don't think anyone was ready to make any like defiant opinions about the situation at that point, in my opinion. And I'll be honest, at that time I probably didn't know enough either. So then to call me selfish, it sort of hurt, because I wasn't trying to be selfish. I was trying to make sense of what was going on in my own world. I love the camera boy.
Before the pandemic, it was easier to just ignore these things. But I don't think that's the right thing to do anymore. Whether you choose to be vaccinated or not is important, especially to the ones you love most. For me and Joel, I don't know if things improve from here. All I do know is that we are just two people going through the same thing many other people are going through right now. And at the end of the day, we are still brothers.